Ready to start a wildly profitable repair business in the flooring industry, and you don't even need any experience to tap into this niche. What's good? It's Michael Alder here from CarpetExpertBlueprint.com, and in this video I'm going to break down the steps necessary to go ahead and boost your income if you're an installer, or if you're just a side hustler, you stumbled upon this video and you're like, hey, I need my rent paid for me next month and months beyond. What can I do to go ahead and bridge that gap, generate a little extra income without any experience, and start getting my hustle on, making more money? So I'm going to break down step by step, and what I'm talking about in this is carpet and flooring repairs, but specifically to this video and keeping it simple, we're going to focus on carpet repairs. Now, this is a completely untapped niche that nobody's taking advantage of, but it's a much needed service that just installers in general don't know how to market, and that's where you side hustlers can bridge the gap. And you installers that are watching this, I'm going to show you how to market so you can boost your income each and every day and change your lifestyle for sure. So let's break this down step by step. With a carpet and flooring repair business, a minimum stop charge can be anywhere from $75 to $125 just to get an installer to show up at the house, perform even just 10 minutes worth of work is a minimum stop charge. Now, for you installers out there, you know right off of the bat, that's basically 100% profit for you right away. Now, to you side hustlers, you could actually line up these leads and keep 50% as just the lining up the schedule and the jobs for the installers here. Now, how do you get in front of these people, and how much bigger can the repair business go? So 75 to 125 is the minimum. That's just to come and patch carpet, restretch one room of carpet, set a metal, something real simple. From there, it could get upwards of $500 for a minimum stop. So there is upselling that could go along the way, and the side hustler could keep 50% for bridging all this and putting it together. The installer keeps 100%. But let's assume you don't know anybody and you want to let the world know that you have a flooring repair business you could offer to them. Let's get in front of some customers here. First things first, start with your phone book here. Whether you're the installer or the side hustler, let the world know, hey, I just opened up a flooring repair business. If you need your carpet restretched, patch, dog pee, areas treated, whatever the case may be, keep me in mind. I'd love to have the opportunity to give you the next bid and see if we can get some work out of you. Start with your existing group. If you do good with them, you'll get referrals. Let's say you don't know anybody, which is absurd, but let's say you don't know anybody. Scrape up a couple $100 and place a newspaper ad. Now, if you're my age or lower, you're like, what the heck is a newspaper? There's a whole demographic of people that still read the newspaper, and there's a call an expert section in every newspaper. You could place a 30-day ad there. It might cost upwards of $300, but I'm going to show you what your cut's going to be on that, whether you're the installer or the side hustler breaking it down. Next, if you're doing newspaper ads, you're starting with your existing database. The other two key places to get clients at is connecting with real estate agents, which I'll always say is my gold mine to get leads from, because they have listings that they need to look better than they already do. A lot of times the client doesn't have the money to do a full carpet replacement, so they would love to hire somebody to restretch the carpets, clean the carpets, patch the carpets, whatever the case may be. And to get in front of real estate agents, everybody knows a real estate agent. Reach out to them, let them know the services you offer. Once again, let's assume you don't know any agents whatsoever. What do? You go up on meetup.com, look for meetups for real estate agents, insert yourself into that meetup there. Let them know what you do and what you could help them with so they could go ahead and sell more properties and you can profit in the process. It's a win-win for everybody. And then my final strategy in your local market, before we get into any online marketing or anything like that, is to also go on meetup.com. If you have $200 to $300 to burn, host your own meetup for small business owners in the local area and pick up the tab on all the food. Don't ever pick up the tab on booze, because they will run you dry on the money. But pick up the tab, have a full order come out of, sliders and simple things like that. Cost you $200 to $300. Everybody's gonna think you're the most amazing person on the planet. They're gonna remember your name and that you are in the carpet repair and flooring repair industry here. So now we have loads of leads coming in. I gave you tons of resources. You just have to take action on it. Most people will stop right there because they get scared and they don't want to. If you're too scared for that, then don't cry about your money situation. But if you want more money, you better take action on it. Okay, so now we mapped out how to get leads here. If you're the side hustler, you need installers to do your work. So where do you meet installers? Once again, you go back to your existing database there. Ask all your friends, Who do we know in the carpet and flooring industry? Reach out to them, connect with them, say, hey, I'm expanding, I'm opening up a carpet repair business. I was wondering if you were looking for some extra work in the evenings. Our minimum stop charges pay X. So your minimum stop charge might be $50 where you make $75. You keep the 25, the installer gets the 50. If it's bigger ones, you can make the spread bigger. You know, you could say I'll pay you 75 and you charge 150 for the minimum stop charge. Now we're getting some healthy margins here. That'll be decided per your area and the demand, but either way, the demand's there. It's just a matter of how much you can charge for the minimum stop. Start with your existing network. Next, go on social media. Just search out carpet installers, your local marketplace, connect with them there, and then go on Craigslist. I know we all cringe when we hear Craigslist, but there are good installers on there. Just, you gotta sort through all the mayhem. You need a list of about 10 installers if you're the side hustler looking to build this out. Why? Because installers don't show up. So you need to have backup individuals on the lineup that you could send them out to the jobs and go ahead, perform the work, and then collect your money. Always collect your money digitally too. Open up PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Stripe, everything. Have it all, Bitcoin, whatever. What I like to do is deploy people to do the work, and if they're not an existing, like in my inner circle there, I would call the client when it's all done. Hey, credit card number please. Everything good? Good, good. Okay, boom, charge your credit card. You're done. Everything's good. Then you could pay the installer from there. You keep the spread. Life is good. Now, with doing all this, how do you take things to the next level? Now, let's talk about some real money here, how much you could expect to make, and how it's gonna start slow, but with compounding, you could really profit from this. Now, let's say you place a newspaper ad, it costs you $300 for 30 days, and let's say you get 4 jobs a week. We're gonna keep the math real simple on here, and we'll say each job is a $100 job. So you get 4 jobs a week over 30 days, $100 each one. That's 16 jobs. At $100, you make $1,600. Now, this is for the serial side hustler here. Out of that, you pay your installer 50%. So $800 of that $1,600 goes right to the installer there, okay? Then you need to pay for the newspaper. Let's say it cost you $300. You grossed $800 minus the $300 you had to pay in advertising. You net $500 just for running a schedule. That's it. Now, I know most people want to make $1 million overnight. Stick with me here. It starts small. Then it begins to compound and things grow from there. So don't get discouraged. Be happy you're profitable right off the bat. I mean, an extra $500, that's a car payment for most people, or a phone payment and insurance payment. Whatever you want to look at, that's going to cover one of your bills there. Now, let's take it another step. What if you're the installer and you just brought in $1,600 and you placed a $300 ad? You netted $1,300, and installers know there's very minimal overhead in doing repair type work. This is just the baseline here. If you do good work, you do good follow-ups, you butter up your customers, you get referrals. From there, your income will spike. So let's do some bigger math here. Let's say you started getting 40 customers a month at $100 pop, that's $4,000. Now you take half of that, you give it to the installer. If you're the serial side hustler, you got $2,000. You still got the same $300 a month right there, which nets you out $1,700 because we're operating on a referral basis. And let's say you wanted to expand, so you hosted a meetup and you spend another $300 buying small business owners food and telling them how great you are and they love you because you fed them. Now you're down to $1,400. That's most people's rent payment there. Now, I know I went over this real fast, but I do want to stress the fact that this is a much needed service and anybody could jump into this. You got a cell phone, you got an internet connection, you got the ability to talk to people, take advantage of that. We're in 4th quarter right now as of this recording. This will work any part of the year, but especially now more than ever when people are just throwing dumb money out there, take advantage of that. Get your name out there while things are hot. If you have any questions about starting a carpet repair business, I want you to comment below and I'll create a follow-up video breaking down how you can expand and things like that and how to market. If you don't want to comment below, shoot me a text at 440-678-1151. Fire away with whatever questions you may have. I will create follow-up videos answering your questions for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll connect with you on the next video.